EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Stafford on first down. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
What are they?
On second and 11 now.
And
connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's this nigga might in the league, a new league.
A first down carry by Elliott. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's Elliott.
Politics.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season He needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, could he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3 running backs. Damn.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
61, match box, right.
9. Do 1.
Switch here.
Hey.
Come on, switch it.
Here's Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's not going to get in. They stab him at the 1. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter to... Oh, and he's not
going to get out
of the end zone. The push too strong.
I was going to end zone,
safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pop
squeeze
this
up out of there, fool.
Because
Take the bitch to the mother half.
He
got my
who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Damn, man. Wildcat. That nigga with the wildcat on me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up here to 37. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check 24, check 24. Ready?
Here's a sneak with Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Let's go. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tie that right.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to grade the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
If we got out here, she doesn't mind back to our shit.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Right.
Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
I think this shit was, I'm trying to think, fool.
Jones throwing on 4th down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins.
I don't know. I can't think.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
I don't know when this shit will.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Be careful.
Now Jones on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check, shoot.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Early in this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Get in the motherfucking way.
On 3rd down, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Sack City, baby.
I'm gonna this nigga again. You
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 4th down, Jones. The open man.
Damn, man. I know exactly what they was going for, man. I tried to man nigga up there, but nigga caught me slipping some of these hyperbole violence.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. What a great drive that was. Long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to
nigga
evolve
going
and
for
grow.
4th and 16.
It's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
You better not. Yeah, you bet you hell yeah. If you ain't playing on the linebacker or safety, man, shit, you gonna get your ass tore up.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
I showed you that. I got that man. I bet my fast D in.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17.
They can't do that shit no more. Them days over. You sure the fuck ain't. They ain't pass was the same no more. The mother D tackles might have my mother second at the ends.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've
This
shown
shit crazy,
precious
man.
little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's got a first down past the 30. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford is going to and it's complete.
Put this shit out.
In the end zone. Touchdown Rams. As his guys are in for 6. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They do indeed. A lot of football left to be played.
Give it a break right here, man. You need to be on fourth down, man. Too many times. And we ain't been capitalized on this shit. I'm going to send him up on down.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up.
You call it here, boo.
Looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 15. Check 15.
All right, know what that? He might.
Ready?
50 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Here's Jones throwing on first down.
Good shit, bitch. Just snatch that motherfucking shit.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it.
I snatched that bullshit.
Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. On first down. It's Hayes, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yeah.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's the backup Mariota. Flushed out right.
Why the fuck you ain't running your route tight end?
They sack him back at the 42. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Man, that bitch ain't running this fucking route. This shit was crazy. That's right.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Eluding the pressure.
What?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Mark Mariota, man, over to the ball like a motherfucker. I'm talking man, bullshitting. Oh, now I put him in. Except that formation for possibly whatever. I got Matthew Stafford back there, though. Man, yeah, he throwing it up. That shit crazy as hell, boo. I ain't never put that bitch back in the game. That's my nigga just fucked the whole, like, that's my nigga wide open, boo. Nigga fucked the whole throw up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you trust the guy who's got the ball in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Jones now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
But nah.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our halftime report.
I got Ebola. Look at how.
Get this football first.
You must put that horse or something.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Ebola. How the fuck you get that shit, nigga? Man, what? How the fuck you get that shit, bro? I might have, man, fuck the motherfucking horse. Man, you bullshitting. Man, nigga, you out here bullshitting.
Arizona's
you ain't hit the horse. Now you got that motherfucking Ebola.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Run that ball,
okay, But in order to get the separation that you just
You want
talked
to run the
about,
ball again now.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What?
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Yeah.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Oh, isn't it?
The
My work
last
got
run
been
got
quiet as
3.
hell.
Now here's
My work
2nd and
goes
7.
out. No, something like a motherfucker. My nothing.
This is Elliott. A gain of 3
But
last
yeah,
play. This time they
he
do.
will, he'll be good at that
6.
shit. For real. Shit, they better stop making a motherfucking profit. I'm finna stuff this motherfucking shit, fool. Right there. Yeah. You better switch this shit up. Real time.
Now Jones. Open man is Higgins.
Come on,
He's
defense.
taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Jones throwing on 4th down. This pass complete to Higgins.
Come on, defense.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
When they keep getting that converted, these, man, 4th and 10, 4th and like 4th and long and shit, man. This shit crazy.
2nd and 5.
What the fuck am I shit doing?
They go to Elliott again.
That's my he keep converting these shit.
By only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On the ready. 58, come on. And here you go. Watch the pass. Watch the
Throwing Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That nigga 4th and 15.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain situations because they're not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Back to throw. Jones. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20. As we run down 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Come on. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
Defense laying the foot down.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
My mother did it behind straight bush. Man, get some pressure out there,
We
son.
get set for quarter number 4. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Sue. 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Hey, they scared.
2nd and 1. And he's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Slam. Swing. Put up. 58, right over there. Yeah.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because
I thought that on 4 inches my earlier on his goal line.
Linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big time
Yes,
play for
he was like 4 inches. I stopped the guy with that. I can't stop one of these 4 for 15s and shit. This shit crazy as hell.
Losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Keep up here. Keep up here, young nigga.
Ready? 10-2, sir. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Get it.
Now Jones operating from the gun. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
I got some that holes to fill though, man.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll sit.
Whoever had the team, man, probably had a motherfucker a clowning fool at deep tackle.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast.
And my left end good, man. So I just left it there right there, man.
They would have to hold this offense to, or
I'm fix this shit.
Wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done,
I got the Rams, fool.
Well, guess what? We see the end result right now.
He's like everybody.
Victory.
And leading here in the
He's like everybody on different teams and
set
shit.
to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Yeah, no, that way. I ain't gonna put no motherfucker, my client in the motherfucking,
there's any way you can run back out there.
You tackle, but we need to run that fucking end.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Yeah, hand right there.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford.
Oh my God, boy.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be
Right
completed.
you a bitch.
Every receiver was locked up.
That nigga a whole hoe out here. That puss got a field goal out there position.
From the 36
He
on
fucked the
2nd
whole
and
shit
10.
up.
Throwing again. Stafford.
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted.
Damn, boy. That we can't rap.
Picks it, and his guys are going to take over at their
It was like I
48-yard line.
learn how my...
They've got good starting field position.
I got something told that rookie fool, man.
Just shy of
And the other niggas, man, I kind of suck about it. I was just trying to learn how they, run that raps and shit. Go sleep bullshit out here.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Check it back, check it back. 80 weapons.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Yeah.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
2
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Basically like that night.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Man, I'm gonna cop this shit. I thought this nigga been on 4th down, man, about 10 times and converted all of them to 2.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Yeah.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Hey, 70! 59!
From the end zone, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Arizona, the wins keep coming as this...